You're watching Chronicle with Peter Mahegan, Mary Richardson, Ted Reinstein, and Mike Barnacle. Chronicle, New England's nightly news magazine.
Brainstorm with the Imagineers of the Walt Disney Company. Write code at Microsoft or stories at the Boston Globe.
These are all possibilities for Northeastern students taking part in the co-op program. No wonder the co-op continues to be a compelling factor, as we've heard, for many applicants considering Northeastern.
I'm from the Globe. I was wondering if I could get a couple minutes with the mayor.
Heather Allen has developed a pretty good working relationship with the mayor of Boston.
He doesn't just treat me like a student, he treats me like a reporter. I'll ask the tough questions and he gives it right back. Hey, it's Heather from the Globe. How are you?
A senior journalism student, Allen's co-op job is with the Boston Globe. She hit the ground running as a reporter 6 months ago when she was assigned to City Hall.
I remember my second day of work at City Hall was the union negotiations and the pickets out in front of the Fleet Center. One of my editors said, I hope you can swim because we're throwing you off the deep end.
And she's been swimming with the big fish ever since, and she's got the bylines to prove it.
I was out there with my notebook amid all the different TV stations and reporters and radio stations, and it was great. I was out there and, I had to pinch myself.
The Globe has been involved with the co-op program for over 65 years.
And the investment has paid off, says Globe president and Northeastern graduate Rick Daniels.
Some of the very best editors we have, some of the most prominent editors we have, Walter Robinson, who's the head of our Spotlight team, was a student journalist, was a co-op student here.
What is uni, the prefix uni? My co-op experience was a 6-month co-op at an elementary school.
That's what convinced Ilsa Brewer that teaching was right for her.
It also could have had the opposite effect, and it could have showed me that I really didn't want to do that, at which point in my career it wouldn't have been too late to change my path. Everybody else in the other class was
The chance to test out a career and build a resume makes the co-op program an easy sell. With 3 6-month rotations under their belts by graduation, students get the best of liberal and professional education, says President Richard Freeland.
So that students have a chance to test out academic ideas in real-world settings and to bring real-world experience back into the classroom for reflection and examination.
Like, do you have all these notes prepared before you go to class? I can go to my education seminar class and I can reflect and I can look at what I'm doing in those classes and look at how I'm teaching. And so I'm able to take those theories and put them into practice. Our assignment this week is to do your own waist-to-hip ratio.
Pharmacy major Cassandra Rodriguez says her 2 co-ops have meshed her classroom learning with on-the-job training.
I've done almost everything. I know what a pharmacist will do, and besides just being an intern in a pharmacy, you're kind of just one step below a pharmacist.
Rodriguez works part-time at New England Medical Center, where she was hired after her second co-op.
I've just learned so much, and I've definitely used my classes there, and it's made me a lot more independent.
Northeastern has been working to broaden the school's image by touting the quality of the faculty, student body, research, and campus life. While all part of boosting interest in the new Northeastern, the major attraction is still the heart of the old Northeastern.
The co-op program, it's a great opportunity.
Co-op program mostly.
I like co-op.
They have a good program with the co-op.
The co-op program is really intriguing.
As the trend toward professional training grew in the 70s and 80s, career-related subjects began appearing at liberal arts colleges around the country. But Northeastern still sets the standard for combining workplace skills and academic learning.
I know some places, maybe an internship and you end up doing the copies, filing, answering the phone, but our co-ops, it's hands-on. Whatever your major is, whatever field you're in, it's going to be hands-on work. You're thinking of a triathlon. How many events in a triathlon? So much of teaching is practice, and it's making mistakes in front of a classroom. You can study as many theories, you can take as many classes, but without actually having practice, it's not complete.
You dress up, you go, you work, you get a paycheck, and you're there for 6 months. It's not just this thing that you do part-time. And it's really a great balance between academics and the real world, and you can't get that anywhere else.
Oh, you can see how appealing that real-world experience is for these kids.
Absolutely. What a great opportunity to get that kind of work, Mary. And there are other opportunities at places like Disney and Microsoft. You can actually work almost anywhere in the whole world. You can work in your hometown. And most of these kids get paid, and most of them get job offers from these companies after they graduate. So it is a plus.
Still to come, easing town gown tensions after this.
Tomorrow on Chronicle, changing the skin you're in. Coming up next,
What was the philosophy behind this?
a dorm with a difference.